Yo, what is up everybody? It's your man Siab here, and let me tell you, something huge is happening. We're about to unlock the secrets of studying in Sweden. This ain't your average study abroad video. This is the real deal. Think epic landscapes, cutting-edge universities, and a lifestyle that's, well, pretty freaking amazing. We're talking Sweden, people. But here's the catch. Navigating the visa process can be a maze, especially if you're not from the EU. Don't worry, I got you. In this video, we're diving deep, breaking down every single step to make your Swedish study dream a reality. I'm talking about everything from finding the perfect program to landing that residence permit. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button because things are about to get real interesting. First things first, let's talk about finding the perfect program for you. Sweden is known for its incredible universities and a wide range of English-taught programs. I mean, we're talking hundreds of options, from bachelor's to master's to PhDs, all in English. Your first stop? University Admissions in Sweden. This online portal is your one-stop shop for most Swedish universities. You can filter by language, obviously English in our case, level of study, and even your specific field. It's like online shopping for your future, but way more important. Now here's a pro tip: deadlines for the autumn intake are usually around January 15th. That means you gotta act fast. Start browsing early, bookmark your favorites, and make sure you don't miss those deadlines. Trust me, you don't want to be scrambling at the last minute. Okay, let's talk visas, or should I say residence permits. This is where things get real. If you're from outside the EU and planning to study in Sweden for more than 3 months, you're gonna need one of these bad boys. It doesn't matter if you're going to a university, college, even a folk high school. If your stay is longer than 3 months, a residence permit is non-negotiable. Think of it like a golden ticket to unlock all the amazing opportunities that come with studying in Sweden. Now, the application process might seem a little daunting, but don't sweat it. I'm here to break it down for you, step by step. You can apply online or through a Swedish embassy. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row, a valid passport with copies of all the pages, an acceptance letter from a full-time English program, proof that you can support yourself financially, we'll get to that in a minute, and health insurance. Trust me, you don't want to be that person who forgets a document and has to start the whole process over again. Chapter 4. Financial proof and scholarships. Let's be real for a second, studying abroad can be expensive. But hey, a good education is an investment, right? To get that residence permit, you gotta show Sweden that you can handle your finances. The magic number? CK 8,370 per month. Now, there are a few ways to prove you have the funds. The most common way is through your bank account. Make sure it's not a joint account. They want to see your name on there. But hold up, there's more. Sweden offers a bunch of scholarships for international students. We're talking serious money here, people. Chapter 5. Permit duration and work rights. Alright, so you've got your residence permit. Congratulations! You're officially one step closer to living the Swedish dream. But how long does this golden ticket last? Well, for most students, it's valid for 1 year. But hey, if you're a PhD student, you're in luck. You can get a permit for up to 2 years. And here's the best part. As a student, you can work unlimited hours without needing any extra permits. That's right, you can earn some extra cash while you study. Chapter 6. Family and appeals. Now let's talk about family. Bringing your loved ones along can make your study abroad experience even more amazing. The good news is that spouses and kids of students can also apply for residence permits. It's a package deal, people. But what happens if your application gets rejected? Don't panic. You have 3 weeks to appeal the decision. Just make sure you address any mistakes or missing documents from your initial application. The most common mistake? Incomplete passport copies. Seriously, double-check everything before you hit submit. And there you have it, guys. Your complete guide to studying in Sweden. From finding the perfect English-taught program to navigating the visa process, we've covered it all. Remember, start early, do your research, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Trust me, the Swedish adventure of a lifetime awaits. Now go out there and make it happen, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. See you in the next video. Sweden awaits. Start your journey by applying to English programs, securing funds, and submitting your permit application. Drop questions below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.